Maria with a look at our forecasts.
And you'll be up. So
I'll be up, yeah, for sure.
So people can join us, while we watch. Good morning to you on this Monday, St. Patrick's Day, and we are anticipating some light showers for us. We've got another weak storm bringing us a little bit of the wet weather, but not a whole lot, nothing like last week. If you are traveling today, maybe headed to the East Coast, there is leftover showers from that big storm system that moved through parts of the South and now moving over parts of the Mid-Atlantic. About 58 degrees in New York City today for that high temperature, 57 in Boston, 53 in Chicago. They got the Green River and the green-looking river to celebrate St. Patty's Day. And I think we were talking about it, the biggest celebration will be in New York City with the parade and everything today. So maybe you're heading that way for that. Warm temperatures in parts of Texas, 85 in Dallas today, 82 in Phoenix, a little cooler in Miami with that 79 degrees. For us, we're watching this area of low pressure that's bringing some showers already to our north, just rounding Point Conception this morning, and then eventually that cold front will make its way south over us by the lunchtime or lunch hour. Here is our futurecast. Notice how it breaks apart. So we're just getting the tail end of this cold front. Very light showers this afternoon, and then most of it should be over by the evening commute with some leftover moisture and some mountain snow, a little bit, 1 to 2 inches for our local mountains and our resorts. The winds will kick up pretty strong, especially as we get to the afternoon. Wind advisories going into effect. All the areas shaded in this tan color here, our mountains and our deserts and some of our coastal communities for LA and into Ventura. And then a high wind warning for parts of the high desert with those wind gusts expected near 40, even 50 miles an hour. As far as how much rain, looking at our precipitation outlook, not a whole lot. Maybe 1/100th to just a 1/10 of an inch of rain from most areas. Some of our foothill communities will get up to a 1/10, maybe 1/4 of an inch. That's about it. So not a whole lot at all. We had some good rain this month so far, especially last week. So our total for the month so far, a little over 2 inches. So we're a little closer to the average of 2 1/4, or at least just a little shy of that. But our season total is still below average by some 4.55 inches. So we still have a deficit that's there working. Maybe we'll add a little bit today. We'll wait and see. Otherwise, here's our 7-day forecast as we look at some really nice weather after today and tomorrow. We've got temperatures bouncing back to the low 70s just in time for the arrival of spring and that vernal equinox on Thursday. Here in the northern hemisphere, we will experience spring, whereas it will be fall in the southern hemisphere. Chances for snow today into tonight and early tomorrow morning. That's about it. And then look at how it warms up in the mountain locations, getting to near 60 degrees as we get to the upcoming weekend. Upper 70s by Sunday in the high desert areas. And look at Palm Springs. Should be mostly dry today, but there's a 10% chance for some light sprinkles there. 78 today, back up to the mid-80s to the upper 80s as we get to Sunday of this weekend. So let's talk about this right now. Let's talk about the rain. And hey, there's my green, the green stuff on the map here. This is the shower activity that I'm watching. This is all related to a weak area of low pressure, weak cold front that's moving now across San Luis Obispo, Santa Barbara County, and eventually will make its way south over Ventura County. By that time, it's really going to be even weaker. So we're going to look for some very light showers today. 10 to 20% chance, depending where you are, maybe 40% over the mountains and foothills. We've had some impressive storms that have rolled through here this month of March, including last week where we had days of rain. My goodness, then that's on the heels of the previous week's days of rain. So we deserved the weekend that we had. In fact, that 70 degrees yesterday felt good with the sunshine. Today, we're going to bring it down to 62 as that area of low pressure moves in below that average of 70. Our sun will set later this evening at 7:03. Just a look at the future here for downtown LA. It's picking up the widely scattered, very light showers today. And then look at the rest of the week. Big improvement. We're not picking up any moisture at all through the upcoming weekend. So it looks like we're in for a drying trend and a warming trend through this upcoming weekend. How much rain? Maybe 1/100th of an inch of rain. You can see light green throughout here and then breaks. So some of you may not even see any showers at all. Here's our timeline as we start in the 50s. And then by this afternoon at around 2:30, you can see blips of moisture, pockets of light showers, 60 in Burbank to that 68 in San Bernardino, 78 in Palm Desert. I'll show you that 7-day forecast in just a couple of minutes, but first let's check in on traffic. Soumada's back with a look at our freeways out there and the slowdowns on this St. Patty's Day Monday. I'm looking for your green, Soumada.
Oh, yeah, it's on there.
It is?
It's in there. It's a different shade. Good morning, everyone. Hey, yes, a reminder on the St. Patrick's Day, do not drink and drive. We've got to look at traffic conditions and still pretty busy out there. Unfortunately, we continue to watch this earlier collision just before 3 o'clock this morning. A fatality involved a crash crash northbound side of the 101 at Camden Drive. All lanes continue to be shut down, and they are diverting traffic off at Carmen Drive there. So just a heads up. And we also have this brand new collision taking out to Orange County. Newport Beach, southbound side of 73 at Campus Drive. Multiple vehicles collided, taking away a lane of traffic. You can see a little difficult, some delays building there. And here's a live Caltrans camera look. This is going to be in the 134, both directions at Glendale Avenue. Looking good. Looking for the luck of the Irish cruising down those roadways. Back to you two.
Yes, everyone's wants.
And welcome back to you. I'm meteorologist Maria Quiban. This weather is sponsored by the law offices of Larry H. Parker. A look outside right now. We've got the island of Catalina. A little overcast. We've got some cloud cover. This is all ahead of the next system we're watching. A weak storm that's going to bring us a slight chance for showers today. Nothing too heavy. It is a weak one. Here's our future cast. As we watch the weak cold front move through, you can see how it kind of breaks apart here. So just a 20% chance, maybe 40% chance up into the mountains and foothill communities, but really pockets of moisture today. Not a whole lot of rain. Accumulation-wise, maybe 1/100th to 1/10 of an inch of rain. That's it. You can see the light green for most areas. Foothills and mountains, 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch of rain. We're doing pretty well for the month of March. So far, we've gotten over 2 inches of rain, but for the whole season, we're still below average. With the exception of last month, every month has been below seasonal average. So we still have to catch up 4.5 inches below average. So hopefully we'll get a little tiny bit today. That also helps to mitigate fire danger. We've got a couple of really dry days. Actually, the rest of the week really dry to start our spring. Spring season officially arrives on Thursday here in the northern hemisphere, and it looks good. It looks dry. 47 up to the mountains with that chance for snow into early tomorrow, and then dry and much warmer temperatures as we get to the weekend. Nearly 60 degrees in Big Bear by Sunday. Upper 70s in the high desert to near 90 in Palm Springs. Back to you.
All right, Maria.